Every game has it. An ending. Or at least most games have it, because my game didn't have one. Until now. I finally decided to add an ending to my game. Two actually. The first one is basically you help the company fix their software, and the second one is you escape from the simulation and the company. It probably doesn't make sense right now, but if you play the game it probably will, or at least I hope it will. To make the endings, I made some cinematics in my own game, and also used some other projects like this one. My friend also made some really good custom music for both endings, so the music is in sync with the video, which immediately makes it 10 times better. If you want a sneak peek of what one of the endings looks like, watch till the end of the video to find out. For now, let's move on to some other changes I've made a while back. Last devlog, which was 3 months ago, I mentioned that I was improving the overall game. Well, I've made some more improvements. Last time I showed off some new textures for the weapon, but they're gone. I've made some new ones that look better and fit more seamlessly with the other weapon part combinations. Another very big improvement, new enemy textures. And I also remade the model. And you see these metallic balls? I thought it would be cool to make them fall when you kill an enemy. So there they are. And here's a random cinematic I made because I thought it would look cool. Yeah, I don't know what that was. But anyway, a new enemy. A laser one. And, as the name suggests, it shoots a laser. Yeah, it's not that overpowered of course, but in the level editor you can make it overpowered. I've added an option to increase the damage multiplier. Or you can just lower your health. Another big feature are materials. You can now apply materials to geometry, which opens up a whole new world of possibilities. If you want a bit of a spooky atmosphere, you can now also enable fog. And in combination with these lamps, you can create some very cool looking levels. Last devlog I also mentioned how you could share your custom levels. It was not really user friendly and just not practical. But now, the workshop. You can upload your file directly from the level editor. And you can download maps from the menu. So, what happens when a test chamber breaks in half? Well, it falls down. And you fall as well. That was kind of the main inspiration for some new levels. And to be honest, I really like the mood. You've fallen into the deeper parts of the simulation, where everything is abundant and dark. Once you've completed some levels, you'll gradually go up with a lift, and then you're done with the test track. These were some early tests with test chambers falling down. This one's just the whole test chamber falling down. This one though is pretty cool, but the player didn't really get forced into falling, and it was less epic than the whole chamber falling and breaking. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I also made some sound design changes. I added some new sound effects and changed some others. For example, all the weapon sounds have been changed. There's an actual alarm now that plays when there's an error. Or when the lift opens or closes, you hear a sound. Sound design is really boring in my opinion, but really important. It adds so much to the game. I also added an intro cinematic to introduce the player why they're here. My game is kind of a speedrunning game, I would say, so it would make sense to have leaderboards, right? So that's why I added leaderboards. You can view them in the menu. Each entry will also display some information about how the player got that time. For example, which difficulty they played on. And finally, I remade the Steam trailer, because a lot had changed since I made it all the way back in May. And these ugly store page assets are also gone. The current ones are a bit more interesting to look at and have just a bit more action and color. I really like them. Alright, it's time for the sneak peek. I'm not going to make it too long because otherwise you'll know everything before you even play the game, which I don't want. If you don't want any spoilers, you can skip this part.
Wait, what are you doing? Cancel it now. You know it's not safe, right? This could kill you.
10,
You still need to update our
9,
software so you can't die.
7.
What do you think will happen when you wake up, huh? You think you can just walk out of here? We have hundreds, probably thousands of security guards that will catch you the moment you wake up. Hey, stay here. Stay here. I will...
That's enough for now. You will never get to know what he will do. And that's it for this devlog. Please consider wishlisting the game on Steam, it would help me out a lot. Anyway, thanks for watching this far and goodbye.